Wow! Here we go here at Luke Rides. Now you're going to find out what this whole adventure was about.
Excellent!
And let's get ourselves into Donington Park.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And hear the most beautiful, among the most beautiful, most sexual, most banging, most amazing noise. In the world that happens to be on two wheels. Let's get racing! Woo!
It's showtime.
Oh, there comes the FedEx 10. Oh, bang! Bang, bang! Woo! And they're booming it. They're accelerating out the corners. Woo! Bang! Bang, bang! Imagine being a superbike rider and feeling that bang, that pulse. Breaking.
Yeah, baby, yeah! Fuck yeah! Right on the limiter. Bah, 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 bah. Limiters! Whoa! Talk about a jet! It's huge! Whoa! Woo! Come on, come on! Come on, come on!
The super stock, that's Kawasaki. Wow, bam, bam, banging out the corner. Woo! What a noise here at Luke Rides.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
You can hear in the distance the other super stocks, the other superbikes coming barreling down the corners. This is only a warm-up, so they're not actually going full power, but they're just getting a feel of the track. Probably looking at the lap times and just seeing if they're finding any problems or if they can improve the lap times. So the superbike riders are just feeding back to the teams as they're going around the circuit. That's why sometimes they're not absolutely going for it. Guys, Kawasaki's are sexy. Twin. Twins always sound quite flat. Oh, he made a mistake. Ah, oh, he got him on the inside. Oh. Bang! Right in the air. Power! Yeah! taking the rear wheel. Can't stand it. Supersonic, baby. Yeah. That one. Whoa. 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 Whoa, man. Whoa, man, whoa. Whoa, man, whoa. Whoa. See, at Donington Park, how busy it is. This is just a very busy area. You've got a mix of motorcyclists as well as just car drivers. All sorts of things happening here. This is a good place for Luke Rice just to take a breather and get a cup of coffee and take a break. Fantastic. Race 2 of the British SuperBikes. My God! Oh, the SuperBike's banging in the air. The explosions of the fuel have been detonated by those SuperBike engines. It's like fighter jets just booming in the air because they're the fastest things that you can see in the sky.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
It is one of the most beautiful sounds on planet Earth. Of course, we're getting them at maximum speed because they're barreling down the straights here. They'll be at 160, 180 miles an hour. Here they come. Woohoo! Wow! Yeah, take them down. Gonna get on the inside. Woo! Very naughty. Here comes two more. Woo! Bang! Bang! Woo! Oh! Good. I don't think the microphone's coping very well. My God! Pop, 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 bang! What's quite interesting is you can actually see that it's the Kawasaki, the most powerful of the Suzuki, Yamaha and Ducati that are pretty much leading at the moment. So they're leading race 2. We don't have any screens to actually tell us who's in what place at the moment. But by God, and FS3 Racing are doing a good job of holding the line. So even the FS3... Woo! Oh! Crikey! Let's do it. Okay, here they come. Oh yeah! Right into the corner. Here they come. Oh yeah! Right into the corner. FS3's Kawasaki ZX10 Superbike. To take next place, to overtake the Superbike in front. On the inside, FS3's ZX10 are absolutely going for it. They are fighting. Woohoo! Oh, that was a wiggle from the rear end then. Right to the brakes, BMW S1000RR Superbike. Woo! better view. Corner. Don't douche. Even at Donington, British SuperBikes, it's pretty cool. They put a massive great screen up like that, just so we can only see this corner of the track. At least get some idea of what's happening further ahead, which is quite interesting. Let's see if we can find a better position, maybe. We've got a sweeping corner over there, so we'll just keep moving along and seeing if we can find a better corner here. That'd be great. Yeah. Very cool. Trying to get in, he's trying to get in. And this is where the SuperBikes, they can lose the time if they just can't, if they begin to lose the speed, carrying the speed through the corner. Whoa, bang! That doesn't matter, great big jet. Epic. Here's the front runners. Bang, bang, got the caddies. FSB Racing instead of run. Like, yeah, fucking run. Go along when the SuperBike riders do that, just for the sheer fuckery of it, just fun. And every way here is right. Wow! Oh, we're slowing down. That's what SuperBikes do. Beautiful. And no getting the way. Absolutely brilliant. Wow. I think this actually going to be the end of race 2. Let's move on to which is the very last race. Chairs falling over in the wind. That's some stuff. Yeah, right. So let's save battery power. And we're going to get the last race for British SuperBikes at Donington 2021 before the end of all SuperBike racing for He's like, why am I slowing down? Let me go! Brilliant. Wow. Okay, at this point we can see the BMW Supercars in the distance. And what these SuperBikes are doing is they're warming up their tyres, so then they'll be ready to race. They all have to do a lap of the circuit and then stop at the finishing line in their places where it starts from the fastest SuperBike at the front row on front, and then to the slower SuperBikes, which then start the very bottom. So here we go. He's doing the other wheelie. Wow! So I'll just be a bit naughty. See, some of them are quite eager today. Very eager. Hopefully the warm-up laps will be finished soon, and here we go. Let's get ready for British SuperBike Race 3 on Sunday at Donington Park. Wow! Nice and smooth. Right, the limits up. This is the race for the Race 3 of the British SuperBikes. Wow! Oh, look at that point on the inside. Oh, no less than 60. Are they staying in formation? Right, so this is the formation lap, where once they make a complete lap of the track, the BMW Supercar is going to go back in, and then the racing begins. We're all about to be deafened by the sound of Superbike. Love the bit of music they do in the background before the roars begin. Okay, the final warm-up lap is done. Once the checker flag goes, here comes the racing. British SuperBikes. Well, the rain is battering the hell out of us. Goddamn rain. Oh, there's a helicopter above. Oh, we're strong here, Governor. Here come the British SuperBikes, round 3, the last race of Donington Park, banging out the corners. Doing nice together with FS3 Racing. Oh, in the inside line! Why? So I nearly had it. He pushed, but he couldn't quite do it. He's going to wait for his opportunity in order to overtake. We can see the sheer noise. Oh, there's one of them. Got me on. Ah, okay, so we have at the moment, we have the BMW Supercars coming out on a safety lap before the actual racing starts. Now at this point we just got to be patient, and Luke rides Amazing Queen, who's really good, Jan.
Love forever true.
It's pretty good, Jan. Right here, always by me has the bomben. Always my Tinkan Chan. I'm banking in the law. Jan Tonkan Con Chan. Me is Casinilla. Jan Tonkan Con Chan.
You wouldn't think it here at Luke Rides, so at the moment it's decided to be an absolute bastard and revving on top of all of us across the entire circuit. But what the people on the speakers were just saying was that the Superbikes have all had to move over to full wet tyres for the track, but for some crazy reason, not only is it full wet tyres, they then have to install all of the Superbike teams from Kawasaki, Ducati, BMW, then have to install new rear shocks into the Superbikes for wet weather riding. And they have to soften off the springs, and they have to make all these like really quick adjustments to Superbikes. Luke Rides knows if you take a road going Superbike, you just ride it. You just ride it, but clearly in this race you can't just do that. Who'd have thought? Bit of trivia for you all here at Luke Rides. Bit of an update here for you all at Luke Rides, because the skies became just pure black. And it just felt like it was a monsoon. It rained so badly that even the marshals and the ones in control of British SuperBike racing, even they called the red button and said no, there's not going to be any racing with the sheer amount of rain coming down, which is a shame. But the rain's just kind of stopped now. We're all just kind of praying and maybe hoping that they just might want to take another chance and bring out the Superbikes again. But just very typical, isn't it? Just when things get interesting, the weather screws it all up.
Outside into the lovely British weather. Well, shit.
Fingers crossed. The racing continues here at Luke Rides. We have some good news here at Luke Rides, because it looks like from what the commentators so far are roughly saying, it looks like they are going to try and restart race 3 of the British SuperBikes. And get those Superbikes roaring and banging back onto the track in the final race here at Donington Park. So really we're just going to be patient now and wait for them to go ahead. We can see the BMW Supercar ready to go to lead the Superbikes for their warm-up lap before the actual race starts. So it's good to see that nature has not quite beaten our British Superbikes. Let's get racing. Please, BMW Supercar, get them out on the track, or you just randomly reverse like you do.
And they went, I don't know, do supercars do that? Yeah, they do. They've got very powerful brakes. They've got brakes that standard cars do not have.
God damn it. Here they come. Now the superbikes are barreling down the straight. You've got the wheelies going on here. Wow! FS3 Racing taking a nice tidy line. Tidy line for us. Going round the corner, taking a nice steady pace. Doing a nice steady speed through the corner. And then going back around. And we're going to see if we can take a better vantage point. We're going to see if we can take a better vantage position.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Here come the British SuperBikes. For FS3 Racing, Sensual ZX10 SuperBike, Yamaha SuperBikes, BSB, Ducatis. We're all getting ready to unleash the raw, the torque and the power. Here it is, right. Right, we're going to accelerate. Supersonic. Let's do it. This is now race 3 of British SuperBikes. Okay, we have the leaders. Yet we have, by the looks of things, BMW in front, followed by Ducati, S3 Racing, ZX10 Superbike. So we go BMW, Ducati, and Kawasaki leading. So good. Come on, baby. Stay strong. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, and this logo middle of the leaderboard. ZX10 Superbike. Oh, he's trying to come in the inside. ZX10 Superbike pulling away. Torque and power. On the line. Got a close group now. It's really the racing. So the Superbikes really have kind of turned into their own little races now. They've separated out into their various different groups. But it is actually Kawasaki, BMW and Ducati leading the current race. So far so good. Absolute monumental battle on these corners where it's the deciding factor on whether the Superbikes then overtake, who's holding their position, trying to take a steady line before somebody takes their place. So pretty epic racing going on here. Kick ass. Woo! Bang! Oh, Ian took him on the inside. Now I'm trying to take advantage. Yes! Wow! Whoa! There goes the ZX10 Superbike pulling away. Sheer power and torque. Crikey. With the Ducati behind the Kawasaki. Ducati behind the Kawasaki. Ah! Shut up, shut up. He's trying to get on the inside. Inside. Oh, nice and steady. Yeah. Oh, right to the inside.
Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh.
Banging into the corners, banging the bang bangs. Oh, this. Whoa, okay, here comes the leader. We got ZXN Superbike doing great, holding his own, going probably away from the other Superbikes. And we've got a BMW Ducati. Oh my god. Blue Suzuki. Now it's quite interesting. A lot of the pack has kind of separated into their own racing, so you're actually seeing less overtaking now because the Superbikes have all gotten into their rhythms now, where there is more distance from one to the other. It's quite interesting, really. Here are those Superbikes, bang, 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 and here they come again. Oh, here they go again. Wow, 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 blah, 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 bang, bang. Oh, ZX10 still trying to get the Suzuki, Ducati, and Kawasaki now in front. S3 Racing just pulling away. Bang. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Oh, he's just trying to gain, but he just couldn't quite make it. Absolutely epic racing. Oh my god, here are these rides. Wow! Beautiful ZX10, sexual ZX10 Superbike. Right out of the corners. Wow! Woo! Bang, bang, bang. Up. Wow. Luke Rides is going to miss Donington. Donington was absolutely epic. The fighting in the corners between the Superbikes and the Superstocks were just whoa. But the Superbikes, they really were pushing it. They weren't giving each other any inches, the racing riders. And Superbike riders, they were giving nobody any inches. They weren't giving each other any inches at all. They were just on it, battling. And there were some really amazing manoeuvres pulled off by several of the Superbike riders in the corners, where even just losing half a second can make the difference from another Superbike gaining that extra second on you and then looking for the opportunity to overtake. But it was quite interesting to see Kawasaki FS3 ZXL Superbike, the Ducatis and the BMWs were the real dominant powerhouses. They were outgunning the rest of the Superbikes from Yamaha to Honda, which is quite interesting.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
But Luke Wright is looking forward to us going to have a lot of fun the next round, the next time we can actually travel and watch the Superbike racing at Donington, and what a race it is. Thanks for watching, and Luke Wright hopes that you have a lot of fun with that, and see you on the next episode of the channel.
The way we...
The little rascal has spewage. As water.
This is the end of the trail for me.
Thank you.
Thank you, kid.
Come out to the coast, we'll get together, have a few laughs.